Hello everybody and welcome back to Cardlife, to my mine and my house. And today I think I'm going to do a little bit more work on this here house, if I can. Oh, I made such a mess of this whole area, didn't I? Around the house to try and get the house to fit. But I think this platform here will be the house proper. And I think we want to work on this a little bit today. So, how much? I got like 99 stones, so that should definitely help. Let's see what kind of bits of house we can make and what else we need to make them. So this stone ceiling is what we're using for the floor at the moment, and for that I need some fibre. I don't have very much fibre at the moment, so I think getting a good old stack of that would be a good idea. So we'll just use the rest of the durability on this sickle, I think, and then we shall use the other sickle that I made. Woohoo! Looks like I have been taking all the fibre away from everywhere, so it's clearly... Gonna have to walk a little bit to find some. Here we are, in this little forest here, we can find some fibre. And eventually I'm thinking we might want to upgrade to a copper one of these. So we might get some more copper eventually. Oh, I'm using my sprint again. See, I want to use my sprint to get places quicker for you guys, but then I run out of food. So I have to waste my time then getting food things, so... don't know. By the way, I have been so many tweets and things about such exciting things happening. Oh, you guys actually said if I jump on top of these bushes and things, I don't have to, I might be able to catch all the stuff because they seem to spring upwards. So let's try that, shall we? If we go on top of a berry bush and we try and sickle it from on top. Do I catch it all? I caught 3 springberries and 2 plant matters. And there doesn't seem to be anything else around. So yes, that's what we should be doing from now on, because I'm fed up of running around to get everything. Oh, that is so good. Alright, I'll do this now. We shall do this from now on. Person in the comments who suggested this, you are awesome. Probably won't do it for these ones though. They're a bit difficult to jump on top of because they're a bit tall, but it definitely works really well for the berries. And then I can eat them. I figure while I'm, you know, harvesting fibre anyway, I may as well harvest berries. Let's see if I can jump on top of these. Yeah, I suppose I can. I mean, it stops me missing anything as well. And I conveniently killed all the wolves last time around here, so it's nice and clear of enemies. So it's quite nice. I can actually go and do harvesting and stuff now. I can clear the enemies out beforehand. Oh, I broke my sickle. Let's go to the other one. I've got a spare pickaxe at the moment as well, and a spare sword, so that's all good. The wolf over there, I need to just be a little careful of him. And so I have to remember when I'm making the walls and things, if I want windows, then I do have to try and draw them on before. This is going to be so funny. Whatever I make is going to be sick because I just have no artistic skills whatsoever. I have beautiful musical skills. Honestly, you probably don't believe me from hearing things I sing, but that silly singing is different. Okay, so... but yes, no artistic talent whatsoever. As you can tell, I drew the icon on my channel. It took me 6 hours to draw that. And no one can tell what it is. It's actually meant to be a drider. Wearing a dress. And I kind of like it because it's mine, but yeah, no, it isn't really ideal. Maybe should get someone to redraw. I could get someone to draw me like a little chibi spider style drider, like in maybe the style of kind of, you know, Lucas the spider. He's a really cute little spider dude, and he does his little shorts on YouTube. Look him up if you haven't seen him. And he's really, really cute. They're only like literally 20 seconds long, so it won't take you long. But yeah, in the style of him, I reckon. But only like a little girly spider in a dress. And I think that would be really cute for my channel. But no, only once I can afford like actual... Now, where's this thing I want to make? Only once I can afford actual art on the channel. Yeah, no. Can't really afford to blow like 1/3 of my earnings on a spider at the moment, so When I'm a big channel. If. I think I'm going to need a few more of these. So I'm going to need one more this direction. It's going to be a 3 by 4 maybe. It'd be nice actually. So if I make another 4, that should give me a nice big space, a nice big indoor space. It's nice because the walls are quite thin, so you're not losing too much. You're not losing like a whole square of walls, floor space for the walls, if you see what I mean. So the floors won't need any customizing at all. Got some nice like half walls as well that we can maybe use. Oh, and we've got sloped half walls. Or we can have like banisters going down the stairway. That would be good. That'd be very good. But first we'll get the floor sorted. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Where's it gone? Where have you gone? There it is. I want 4 of these, if I can. Lovely stuff. And then we'll do a door, I think, once we've done that. So I love the way they snap together. I really enjoy the way they just like snap together so beautifully. Do you guys think we could do with one more row back? We could do a 5 by 3. I think so actually. I think we could do with that. You know, give us enough room. Oh, I've used the wrong fibre. That's why. I'm like, where's all my building stuff gone? You know, sometimes you see something and you're like, that's just not big enough. Not enough stone for that. So we've got compact stone. Right, we don't have enough to make it any bigger. We don't have enough stone. How can we not have enough stone? My goodness me. But I'm thinking we might want to dig out some more copper anyway. So we're gonna put down the rest of this floor and then we're gonna go mining, I think. Because I was thinking like we could just go in this direction, but I would have to do a bit of digging to do that. So we'll see. I don't know if I need a massive house. Okay, so now we've done that. We have the whole of the kind of floor section that I want for my house done. We've got this kind of little mezzanine level. I'm going to put some banisters down the side here. This little level at the bottom, you know, I can put chests and things there like I've done. Maybe a chest to each side or something once I run out of room. I might make another bed actually up in this section here. I might move these. I might just leave that, put a couple of chests on the other side maybe and leave that to be sort of my furnace, my sort of blacksmithing area, which might be quite nice. Oh, I love the fact it's got a tiny little anvil outside it. That's so cute. So cute. So yeah, off to the mines we go. I'm wondering, do we need more wood? Now someone was saying to me as well with wood, I think it was the same person that said stand on top of everything. But they were saying with the wood when I'm chopping it, because I will need that for wall torches, and I think we're going to need quite a few wall torches. Let's have a quick look at, yeah, plenty of resin. Well, plenty of resin, that's fine. Where's my hatchet? Guys, did my hatchet run out? Oh, nightmare. Okay, I think that's 20 stone for a hatchet. 6 wood. Oh, really? I'm gonna be sitting here punching a tree to get that. Darn it. Okay, we need to punch a tree to get 6 wood, guys. Just back to the machine arms. I don't think in that particular circumstance going from this end actually made a difference. That actually ended up taking me a lot longer because look, it just does it in tiny little sections. I actually think going from the front is probably easier there. It was good to try though. Very good suggestion still. Okay, so now I can make myself a hatchet. It's going to make things a bit easier for me cutting down trees. And I want to cut a few down as well, so... No! I don't want to make a spade! Oh, no! I had the hatchet selected. Grrr. Doesn't hurt to have an extra tool. I'll put it in my chest. Keep it for later. Apparently I missed all that. That means we've got to... do this again. We might even have to do it for 2 trees, depending on how much wood we get off this one. Hopefully we'll get 6. I'm extremely hungry. Let's eat some wolf meat. No, that looks like 6 to me, so that's good. Can't believe I made the wrong thing. What a muppet. Thankfully, I have this compacted stone, so we can still make a stone hatchet. Should we customize it? Shall we make it really ferocious? You're like, no, Sheila, stop customizing things. You suck at this. It's got teeth on the end, look. Grrr. And it's going to go in like this. Don't ask me. Oh, no. You made my cool axe look weird. Stupid game. Oh, sorry, I've got to go this way. Okay. That actually looks really ferocious and cool. It looks more like a meat tenderizing hammer than anything else, but I love it. It's so funny. Okay, let's have this hatchet out. Grrr. There's no way that would actually work as a hatchet, but it's funny anyway. It at least amuses me, this whole thing. I am so ferocious with my bubble axe and my awesome hammer. I did not pick up half the stuff. I'm wondering if that comes from standing on top of the fibre things. Whether I didn't pick up everything. Not sure. At least it hangs around for a while so I can pick it up later. Oh, I suck at this. Lots of resin and stuff like that. It's coming into nighttime now. We've got 14 pieces of wood. I don't know how many torches that'll get us, but we'll cut a couple more trees down, I think, first. Better to be prepared to go on my mining expedition, right? Timber! I really do want this house to be like finished pretty soon. I'll cut this tree down and then we'll go straight to the mine. So let's go to the thinnest part of the tree that we can find and try and cut as few holes in it as possible to make it as efficient as possible. And I never quite manage it. I always seem to think I could do this in like four shots, but I never quite manage that. So hopefully I should be able to make a couple of wall torches out of that. You don't need many. You don't need many. You can see the torch that I've put in. It seems to be lighting up the whole sky. The whole mountain's getting lit up by all these torches. I am extremely hungry because I'm sprinting again. This is my copper mine here, guys. Apparently I can turn these off and on. That's pretty cool. So I did have loads and loads and loads of berries, so I should be able to take this spare spade out or something and eat some of my berries, because apparently I am extremely hungry. So press 6 a few times. until my hunger goes back up. That's better. So we're well nourished now, but we're not quite stuffed. I don't know if stuffed will ever make us be slow, but I'd rather not be slow if I can help it. Okay. I definitely need to put some of these spare tools away, but for now we're fine. 8, because I'm going to use that older pickaxe. Yeah, and it seems like there's a load of copper and stuff around here and down there and stuff, but we really can't see. So definitely was the right idea to make some stuff for torches. So it's the wall torch we're going to want. Ah, good. We've got enough for about 12 of them. That's brilliant. I can customize the wall torch. Oh, I can do all sorts on this. This is so funny. Okay, I'm gonna make it different. I'm gonna make it different. And then we're gonna go... Let's make it spiky down here. Oh, okay, okay. Straight line down there. Yeah, that's totes what I wanted. I'll make it spiky. We'll make a spiky torch. Everything's spiky. Okay, so let's just do a straight line there. Come on. Do what I want you to do. We'll carry on with these spikes. They're fine. See, when Sheelab customizes, it makes everything better. And that'll just be a straight line to... Add all that. Add all that. Add all that. And then that will be another. Whee! Donk. And that'll be a straight line. There's my new torch! That I made myself. There we go. You can customize everything in this. It's so funny. And I am terrible at doing it. I never use the cutouts either. I really need to start doing that, but I'm just playing at the moment, you know? Having fun. Playing around with stuff. Now, ideally, I would like the torch to be around here somewhere. Oh, there was a space where it would just fit here. Perfect. So that's going to help me to see much better, especially around this area here. Okay. I could maybe do with another one down this end as well, but at least I can basically see. So there is more copper here. I do also need to dig out some stone so we can maybe carry on. I mean, a lot of this is mud, unfortunately. For some reason, all the copper's in mud. I don't know if that is a genuine thing with this game, like copper is found in mud, or whether it's just found everywhere. But I'm going to dig it all up as much as I can find. I'm going to follow the veins along. And then I will collect some stone as well. Looks like there's some down there too. That looks like the end of that vein. There's some more over here as well. The thing is, hopefully, in the act of finding copper, I will dig out a load of stone as well. Let's just dig this out with a spade because I don't want to be ruining my pickaxe on dirt. I don't know whether there is a... I know in Minecraft, for example, there is a penalty if you dig the wrong thing. So if you dig like dirt with your pickaxe, you get a small penalty to the pickaxe durability. You lose loads more durability on it. So let's get all this copper here because there seems to be loads of it. Although the torch isn't placed in the best way to see around here though, unfortunately. I can't even see if that's copper anymore. Let's get my torch out and see if I can see a bit better with that. The answer to that is pretty much no. I can't see very well at all. So let's get rid of this little layer of dirt at the top here. And see if I can see a little bit better then. Is that copper or dirt? Alright, when it shows up in the torchlight, it looks to me like it's all dirt now. So we need to start digging like a new tunnel somewhere to try and find some more copper. Which is fine because really I do need some more stone. So I'm just going to dig maybe a little branching tunnel off here. And that'll give us more stone as well. So we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Unfortunately I can't fit there. Yeah, we can fit there now, so... I'll mine in like sort of 2 rows there, that should be fine. One thing I would say is it's easier to mine in blocks than it is to mine this sort of cardboard layered design in any kind of neat way. It's very difficult to be neat with it. But I think I'm starting to get sort of a neat mine shaft going on here. Ish. Like I'm saying, I'm actually not convinced that I will always find the copper in the stone. I think I may quite often find it in the mud. But I do need to mine out some stone anyway, so... For my house. We need a nice house. It's Easter Day today. I'm sitting here recording. I can see everybody going on like their little Easter walks after, I don't know, they've had their roast lamb or something. And I'm like, I'm recording today. My own fault. If I had done more recording in the previous days, I would be able to take Easter Day off. But I have been lazy, so now I cannot take Easter Day off. This is what happens when you work for yourself. You can be lazy on days that other people are working, but then you have to work another time. Is that like a cave up there? Let's get my torch out. Can't see very well anymore. I think that's a fairly neat, like as far as mineshaft in this go, it's fairly neat. Actually kind of does go along like this. I do have a feeling that the copper may be in mud though. How much copper did I get? I wonder if it's enough even to make 15, so it's not even enough to make anything out of really. So I just need to keep mining. Keep mining, Sheilab. I'll keep mining until I just can't see anymore, and then, which is coming up very quickly actually, and then I'll make a wall torch. Because the walls are quite neat, I imagine I won't have too much trouble. I think I'm mining the ceiling a bit too high at this point. So I'm kind of trying to mine in the same way I would in Minecraft, but I'm doing sort of 2 layers effectively. Oh, we're mining into compact stone now. So that sometimes takes a little bit, it's a little bit less easy to mine out. Let's make a wall torch. Wood. Resin. Wall torch. I'll just make a couple other standard ones. I'm not going to customize all of them. I mean, there will probably be a point where I can like customize my design and save it. And at that point I'll be like, yee! And I will do that. Okay, we can get this in there. Actually get it in there. That would be decent. Nice and high up. I can see what's going on a bit more. I mean, I could have mined copper here and I wouldn't have a clue. Let's get my torch out and just inspect the walls. Make sure that I haven't actually mined any copper that I didn't know about. Check the ceiling as well. Classic Minecraft mistake again is like not checking the ceiling when you're mining. Something up there that looks to me just like a shadow though. Don't think that's copper. Yeah, no copper that I can see that I've found. So let's... Thankfully, at the moment, it doesn't seem like the torches run out. I imagine that's something that'll probably get added, though. We found some mud again here. I'd be interested to see whether I suddenly find copper now we're back in a vein of mud. Because so far, all of the copper I have found has seemed to be within mud. But as I say, that could still be a complete coincidence. I really don't know. Look around. Thought that was copper then, but it's actually just mud. Boring old mud. How much stone do we have now? Do we have enough to do some decent building with? Got another 100 stone. So I'm thinking I might... this is just a good stone digging little outcrop here anyway. So what I might do is go back to where I found the copper and stuff before and dig around there a bit. I would like to find a little bit more copper. Something looking a bit shiny over there. Is it? Or is it not? It is not. Can be a bit difficult to see in this one. Mine down there for some reason. It may have been because copper as well. And then I like mined down into here. Guess it's just a case of keeping on going, but we do have the stone we wanted now, enough to do a little bit more on the house, so I'm going to do that, I think. Oh, it's daylight again. Fantastic. We mined the night away. Hoorah. I'll go back to my sword just in case anything comes to get me. It looks like I've like actually chiseled it out of stone or something. It looks more like a stone sword. Well, I think it is a stone sword, I suppose. Yeah, you're right. It is a stone sword. So it looks like I've chiseled it. Roughly. Using a piece of flint or something. And that's why it looks like it does. And I'm sticking to it. Right, so we're going to try and make a door now. My house will have a door. It might not have a roof or any walls, but it will have a door. This is the door. I honestly quite like the look of my stone door. I am going to keep it like that. There's also some stone walls. And those I can put like a little window in or something, so I can customize it. I can cut out a little window. So I'll maybe just like stick with the corners here. We'll do cutting out. If I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Cannot draw a straight line to save my life in this game. But I think in this one you can... Oh no, the cutouts really don't work so well. I can always delete this if I want, but it's going to end up pretty rough actually. like I say, I just can't draw a straight line. Look at that. Look at that attempt at a straight line. It would be really nice if we could have some like pre-done shapes in this, so that everything that I draw doesn't look like complete awfulness. I mean, look at that. Now, do I keep that as my window design? I would like all the windows to look kind of similar. I'm actually going to get rid of it. We could do more like this kind of a window. Doesn't really look like a window pane though, does it? So make it out of smaller, littler bits of window. Maybe if it's smaller it won't look so bad. Or we could just do that. Yeah, that looks good. Oh dear. That's Sheilab giving up. That is Sheilab giving up. I would love there to be some customized shapes that don't look so terrible. And it's my own drawing, so my own terrible drawing skills. Press E to open. Open door. That's a nice door. And then I've got my bit with a little window there. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Gotta have some windows. Okay, so I wasn't able to save that. I don't think. Well, maybe I could try saving it. But I somehow managed to take out the whole okay, bottom to wall. A diagonal wall. Interesting. Goes across a corner. Sloped wall, sloped ceilings. So I could put this entire staircase into its own tunnel. I don't think I will, but I could, which is pretty cool. Could make all sorts of diagonal structures, diagonal deckings, foundations. Which is pretty nice. You can make an internal staircase that goes round or round a corner. Turns right, turns left, switches back on itself. Which is pretty useful. I'm hungry again, apparently. Where's my just normal wall then? Sloped wall. I don't want a sloped wall. I want a normal wall. Door. Normal wall. Customize. Because I want a window in this one. I want this whole thing. How did I do that before? Oh, I need to delete the whole thing. There's still no save button on it, you see. Why isn't it cutting it out? Why aren't you cutting it out? Oh, that sucks. Have an entire heart cut out. I'm just trying to get it to cut the entire window out like I had before. Nearly there. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. It looks like an actual square that's cut out that looks like a window. It's probably the best I can do. If I could save that, then that would be a little template for a window that I could do. And as I say, I would love it if there was just a little button there where you could draw a square, you could draw a triangle. Please, devs. I can't draw. I need help, okay? I need help with shapes. I'm quite creative, but I just can't draw with a mouse. Like, I really can't draw with a mouse. And if there's no way for me to like go back and delete and undo the last thing I did and all that sort of thing, then I'm just gonna suck. I mean, you can. Looks like you can. Go in and out. You can zoom a bit, but that's still not going to help me, I don't think. Let's create this anyway. Stop chuntering away. But at least I have basic windows in my house, and they don't look too bad. So let's get some more walls done, shall we? So we'll have some just like standard. I'll make. I think I'll have 2 windows at the back, 1 wall at the back. Then I'm gonna have, I've got 1, 2, 3, oh, it's 5, I think, isn't it? Gee, I've got a lot to build. So we'll just do some like bog standard walls. It's giving me big hunger signs here. I need to, I don't actually need that, I just need these. So I want a couple of just normal walls and we're just gonna craft them. So how about we do, if I can do 4, I'll try and do 4. Okay, so oh, they may be windowed ones. Well, that was nice, but I don't entirely know why that happened. 3, 4. So I think what I'll do is I'll put like a double window in there. And I'll put a double window in here. That looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Then we're going to need to build like a ceiling. I would like to do like a sloped roof of some description. I mean, I can do a sloped roof. I could try and make the roof out of like wood or thatch or something to make it a little bit different to the rest of the stone structure. So let's go and have a look at this from the bottom and see what that's going to look like now. That looks a bit more like a house, doesn't it? It's a little bit like hanging in the air, unfortunately, but I like it. I think it's a pretty cool design. And you're going to have these like banisters and things. How much stone do we have and can it be? Got 55 still. I can still make 1 more wall, basically. I don't understand why the wall made the previous wall, though. Something that I'm kind of missing at the moment. Customize it by like not doing anything to it and then create it that way. That should create me the kind of wall I want, I think. Yeah, that's a flat wall now. So if I always go into customize, I always know what I'm getting. So there we are. Kind of looks a bit like a concrete tower block a little bit at the moment, but it's home, guys. It's home. You know? That's why I need to mix my materials up a bit. It might even be nice to put like a wooden fence down the side or something so it's just not all stone. I think a wooden roof or a thatch roof or something like that would definitely help with that. And I'm starving. Let's sort that out. It's not really too much of a an issue, other than my stamina running out and things like that. So it's only really if I get into a fight that it's a massive problem being hungry. But yes, I think with that done to my house, with my house looking a lot better nowadays, just get like a nice sort of thumbnail image there in the sunset, my house and everything. Yeah. I think with that all done, I'm going to leave it for today. So we did a massive amount on the house. We got a little bit of copper. We got some extra food and stuff like that. Haven't been able to fight anything like the raptor. I haven't seen the raptor lately, but we can go raptor hunting. I would say raptor hunting once we get all copper armor. So we've got a lot of digging to do until then. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do leave me a thumbs up below. And if you'd like to see more Cardlife, then please do subscribe. I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.